Welcome to the Cooked Official Podcast with your host, DJ Zeus, in the building. I got my boys over here.
Lindo next door. The boy Laudy.
And Dible.
And we got one special guest, my boy.
YRN Xhris.
The one and only. Yes, sir.
Yes,
How you
sir.
feeling, Chris? You good?
Grinding, as
Grinding.
always.
Always.
Yes, sir, bro. It's really nice to have you in the pod, bro.
So
Bro, it's been a time coming.
Appreciate y'all boys.
Been working on this for a little minute, trying to make this happen. It's dope. No cap.
We've been seeing you grinding and everything. Keep Going just came out. Hustler Mentality came out. Bro's pushing out videos every single day, keeping consistent, keep going. It's like very inspirational to all of us and like creators in Tallahassee. Like very
No,
inspirational.
he's definitely like the definition of like grind.
Yes, no.
Just pushing.
Yeah, like,
I feel like it's the
definition of
definition of
Pushing.
hustler mentality. Is that what you kind of like made the name from? Was just like, you know.
I be trying to name my takes like the moments of my life. Like one of them I had elevate, and I feel like I was elevating. So this one, it was
Oh, that's fine.
that's
bro.
fine.
That's
That's
dope.
I don't name it if it ain't like what I'm going through. I ain't gonna name that bit. I won't rush me.
That's real. That's real.
Name definitely gotta be the phase of life I'm going through. So right now, it's real. I got a hustle mentality. I don't want to go to sleep.
Hey, bro, I've been feeling that lately. I have not been trying to go to sleep, bro.
No, for real, bro.
We've not been
We're
trying
running
to go
off
to
like
sleep,
3-4
bro.
hours of sleep
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
day.
Yes, bro.
Their sleep schedules are so fucked
Yeah,
up,
it's
so
bro.
so
I can't
random,
even lie.
bro. And I try to go to bed on time, but it never works.
It
out.
never works, bro, but hey, you gotta keep going.
You gotta
keep
keep
going.
going.
Bro, I swear to God, like nonchalantly, I'll use that like in a phrase, and I'll just like quote it for you.
It's been the house phrase for a minute.
For a minute now.
It's been our house phrase for a
Like
second.
anytime you're feeling down, you're unmotivated, you gotta keep going.
We made it a fucking anthem.
Yeah, that's
Swear,
It became
bro.
our fucking anthem, bro.
Yeah.
I think honestly sooner or later it will become like a national anthem.
Yeah, or national saying of that.
A national saying, of course.
Definitely finna push that one. Like that's getting pushed to the maximum. I'm finna post when I leave here.
There you go.
No, bro.
Exactly.
Already,
Stop.
he has to keep
Keep
going.
going. We're gonna name that the title of today's episode.
No, word. This podcast episode is already set in stone. It's
Facts.
keep going.
Keep going. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you already know.
For sure.
Shoot, let's dive right
man.
into it. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. So, how long you been making music? That's the question.
For real, like 2 years, but I've been playing with it.
Wait,
like,
wait.
What?
I'm saying,
Wait,
I'm talking
flex.
about,
Like
I'm
balls
talking
to the
about-
wall.
I'm
You
talking
know,
about like seriously.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So before you were kind of just dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah.
Still impressive, but
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
still very
impressive.
impressive. I'm thinking like in middle school.
No, hell no. I ain't. Well, I was grown when I started. You know what I mean? I want to play ball. For
Right, we were
Oh,
talking about that. We were talking
yeah,
about
bro.
that,
I was like, damn, I didn't expect that. And then he was like showing us his football highlights. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you
That boy
really
Chris a
like
dog
that,
on
bro.
the field.
And it's not like
That boy a dog.
it wasn't like
That
some
boy
like.
that boy gonna show them highlights.
Yeah, that boy's cracking shit.
Yeah.
Lottie was saying what position you played.
Linebacker.
Linebacker.
No way.
He was
Oh, yeah.
hitting shit. He was
Yeah,
hitting
yeah.
shit. Not gonna lie, he was
I
hitting
gotta
shit.
see the huddle, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you wasn't there.
I wasn't there. I
Nah,
missed it.
bro. We
They don't
was
wanna get
watching
me turned
everything.
up on the huddle. Like,
He said
we
they
was
don't-
talking about huddle and shit. We had to pause the interview.
Okay then. Okay. So okay, so you started like messing around with rap around the time you stopped like trying with ball or what? Were you trying to both?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was playing though. I was playing and one of them took off. I was freestyling in the car.
Oh,
On some
okay.
hot shit, like saying how y'all you get high, like
Yeah.
freestyling and posted one on them and one on like females and shit. All that was on it, so it was like, okay, now I gotta keep on going.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep going.
Am I lying with this shit?
So,
I'm saying.
so you were messing around with it for like how long before the 2 years when you started getting serious? How many years were you messing around with it?
Probably like a year or two.
Damn, what was the turning point for you to be like, let me lock in for real?
Shit, my first offer. They text me from like their main page. Like I got a text from like one of the labels' main page. It wasn't no big shit, wasn't no money for it, but it was just like
It was
An
something.
offer?
Who's
after no recognition and somebody. I'm like, well, damn.
Who's the label?
Or you're not allowed to say that.
Oh, you're not allowed to say.
Okay.
All right, cool. Nah, I'm glad I asked.
I can't say it, but I just
Yeah,
like
nah.
to play
Nah,
That's
Yeah,
okay.
You can't say
keep
it.
it
Keep it
Keep
Nah,
it Keep
you
it
gotta
Keep
keep
it
it
Keep
It's
it
cool.
Keep it
But
mysterious.
after they DM'd you, were like, hold on, like, I could do this shit for real.
Yeah, that's when it was like, when they hit me up, it was like shit, like a miracle. Like, boy, 1 foot finna get out the streets now. Like, 1 foot finna get out. Yeah, we finna try to push this shit for real. That's what
dope.
it was. Ever since then, I've been locked in for real.
2
you
years,
can tell.
bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How old are you, bro?
I'm 26.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
What's up?
You're still young.
Yeah, you're super still
mad
young,
young.
man. Damn.
All right, so speaking of music, like, so who is like your main inspo? To like,
That's hard to
Like
say.
coming up.
That's hard to say, because before I made music, bro, I used to listen to everybody.
like who?
Yeah.
I used to just like music. My favorite rapper is Webby. People probably don't even listen to Webby no more.
Webby?
Webby?
That's my
Oh
favorite.
wow! Wait, I can hear it though. I can
Yeah.
hear it.
Exactly like
I
that.
can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite rapper is Webby, but you know, in high school, Kodak.
Yeah.
Ah.
OGs.
Kodak and
OG.
Young Boy, for sure.
Okay,
But I
okay.
like a lot of like underground rappers too though. Like, well, not I wouldn't say underground, but people that ain't noticed yet.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Good music.
Well,
Like
are you from? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Tallahassee.
You from Tier? Okay.
Tallahassee.
Yes, sir.
Trailer Park.
850.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
850.
Trailer Park.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not a lot of artists, represent their city.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't know what they got going.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Gonna rep the city. What you
You
doing?
gotta rep the city.
So wait, what school you went to? You went to Leon, right?
I went to Leon.
Yeah.
Whoa, you went to Leon?
Unexpected, yeah.
Whoa, I would have
Yeah,
never
nah, I
expected
didn't expect that. I'm
So how
gonna be
was
honest.
it when you went? Like,
It was a culture change, but it was a good culture change though. Like, cause I feel like I'm from like the South Side. South Side so small, bro. Like
Right.
you ain't gonna go out. You got school over here, all the food. You ain't gonna go nowhere. But when I went to Leon, it was like, damn, these people stay in Tallahassee, like
yeah.
shit like that. Different cultures and different
Different
people.
form.
Leon was good though, cause I feel like I would have been stuck in seeing what the fuck I'm used
No
to.
facts, yeah. I guess that's how it goes into what's it called too. Like I was saying more like the reason why I chose to transfer to Florida State is because I felt like throughout school I've always been used to like HBCU vibes.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I guess going over to another side of the like, you know, the spectrum is like, you know, Florida State where you get to see like a different world. So I guess that's how like it was for you with Leon, right?
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
feel like it was good because I probably wouldn't have like chose to go to no school like that. It was
Yeah.
kind of forced. I had just got out of program.
Oh,
Juvenile
really?
Program.
Juvenile program.
Yeah, I did.
Whoa.
Oh,
we were
shit.
talking about
Lord,
this the other
Lord,
day.
yes.
Yeah.
Bro, that's.
So
He was always like, all right, so like, since I've known you, you don't seem like a bad person.
right.
So, but when you
Bro,
were
you're
younger,
honestly-
were you a bad person?
You're honestly one of the most
Were
you're
you
one of
a
the
bad-
most
were you a bad
genuine
person?
people I've ever met.
Right.
Like
I would say like just young, bro. I feel like everybody gonna
But I get it, like
go
we
through that
all
phase,
young.
like
Yeah, it
when
was
you
a phase.
start smelling yourself.
Yeah.
That's just like where I grew up from. Like shit, we was doing different stuff. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it ain't like they was just out here trying to kill people, but we just was doing different stuff. Like
Right.
shit, I was with older people, so
Okay.
So they would like guide you.
yeah, just like wrong
Really?
influence.
In a way.
Do you, would you say it was like
I was
more of
just
like
around,
a?
dude.
Would you say it was
Yeah.
more like a rebel phase in your life where you're just crashing out, just trying shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't, well, detention center all I used to give you was 21 days. I did not give a fuck about it.
No.
Yeah.
But it builds character, huh?
Yeah, it's character development. That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, because eventually you're going to see that shit ain't what it is. I wouldn't definitely. I never promote that shit. Like, that shit
Yeah,
ain't
no.
what it is.
Facts, bro.
They out here.
Y'all boys stay out of the, stay out, like, you know what I'm saying? Stay in
Yeah.
school, bro.
Eat your
Sure,
veggies.
like
Gotta
that.
stay out here.
Go get you
Sure.
some money. Yeah.
Get
Man,
some money.
I remember you were telling me these stories when you were at the crib, bro. And it was some story at Panama City.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
How'd it go? Like I think.
That
Was
like
your
my-
first show?
It was my first show in Panama City, like, and I'm not even big or nothing. I was just my first show, like my little sister, them daddy had got me booked down there. Little Chi wasn't nothing big or nothing, but
Where'd you play at?
Huh?
Where'd you play at?
Where?
In
Where'd
Panama
you
City.
Where'd you perform at?
Oh, it was called Vibes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I don't think I've heard that then.
Vibes, and it was the show was good, but afterwards, you know, like that road that they on, that's the road the police be on. We was looking. I think I took the wrong turn or some shit.
Damn.
They pulled me over, but I had a weed card. The police was like, she ain't feel like looking up how many grams I was supposed to have.
That's her job.
I'm like, well, damn, she don't
You
matter
don't
what
feel
time
like
it
it.
is.
Yeah, I feel like it's
That's your
crazy.
job. You gotta look it up.
So, long story short, she ended up letting me go, and then ended up sending 2 more officers back by the time I was finna leave, and I got locked up for some petty.
What the fuck?
Man,
You were,
I'm
there
not
for,
gonna lie.
you were in there for a good amount of time, or was it like
It was like
a day or two?
over 24 hours for the littlest shit. Like, you had to go through their system. Like, their system was different to like you had to actually go to first
Yeah, 'cause
appearance.
it's not.
That's fucked up, man. Not gonna lie. If I was driving, I would have kept going. I was just
kept going.
I ain't gonna put under no chase now. Hell no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But nah, that's
2
crazy.
years before that, I would have definitely kept going.
Facts!
For sure.
Oh my
Facts,
God,
bro.
man.
That's crazy.
I swear we're gonna be using that line.
Yeah.
Man, we already been
Bro,
using it all week, bro.
Bro, it's too usable.
Oh my
It's
God.
too usable. So you said you played a show in Panama City. What have you played any other shows? Like,
Yeah, Atlanta. I did some in Tallahassee.
Oh, where at in Tallahassee?
yeah.
They changed the name of it. It was called, I think, Island Seafood Bar.
Oh,
I heard
what
Island
they
Seafood
talking
Bar.
about. Yeah, Island Seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
what would you say is your most memorable? Like when you're like, yeah, like it could be any moment. Like when you were on stage, like what
My
would you
show?
say? Yeah.
My shows, I remember that bit easily. I was in Miami at a little script club.
Okay,
I
already.
was actually performing. I had a song called On Lane. Like, the club wasn't packed for me or nothing, you feel me? But it was one dude, like, bro was just looking at me like vibing hard as hell. When I got done, he was like, "Jit, that's a record."
Yeah.
I just remember catching one person, like, I caught his eye, like, I'm like, well,
All
damn.
it takes is one.
All it takes is
Yeah,
one.
For
yeah.
sure.
If he fuck with it, play him more. Fuck with it.
For sure.
tough,
Oh,
That was
bro,
lit.
That's gotta be a good
That's
feeling.
probably the most memorable shit.
In the 305, like what part of like Miami though? You remember?
Bro, it's like
Now I get political down there because like them boys, Miami, Broward, all that shit is
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
No,
I just be
100%.
making sure I don't say the wrong shit, but the office was in Miami actually.
Okay.
But I got a lot of like HMT Trey, like the first bigger artist that tapped in with me. When I ain't have no followers, and he from Hollywood.
oh, that's Florida. I mean, Broward. Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood is Broward.
Yeah, he
Okay,
from
man.
Hollywood. That ain't Miami.
That's not Miami. Yeah, it's like a good 20 minutes, good 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's the pro over here, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm from
Yeah,
Broward,
bro.
so,
He's,
you know.
he's from down there.
He
I'm
knows
call
the
it.
South like the back of his hand.
Yeah,
bro.
man. But not okay. Yeah, okay. That's what's up. Shout out HMT Trey. You said?
Yeah, that boy locked up too. Free that boy.
Free that boy, bro. For real. Free HMT Trey, bro. For sure.
Yes, bro.
For sure.
Okay, so as far as like shows that you've done so far, you got any lined up, like big ones
Yeah,
that
that's
you've
what I
been,
was about to
you know,
ask.
trying to tease out?
I ain't got nothing specific. I just know like the summer, like summer mine. That's all I like
Oh,
to say.
you got big
Oh,
plans for the summer?
Yes, bro.
Summer mine.
Okay, okay.
You got anything you want to spill?
Do you want
No.
yeah.
I said you got anything you want to spill
Yeah,
for the summer?
or is it
no?
quiet motion
You
for
wanna-
now?
Shit, Chris.
Keep it P, my bad. My bad.
All I can say is, bro, it's like a lot of stuff that ain't like on the internet, but a lot of people hit me up. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
okay.
fine.
Summertime mine, so for sure, like. For sure, that's all I can say. It's
Yeah,
a
well,
lot
y'all
of
gonna
stuff.
be seeing
I
it a
just
lot.
really want to keep it a surprise, like.
Yes, bro.
'cause I know
Honestly,
people
keep
been seeing
that.
the grind, so when they see that happen, it'll be like, yeah.
All worthwhile. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Alright, so y'all gonna be seeing them all summer. Dude.
Yeah, all
Summer
summer.
25.
This ain't your
dude.
last time seeing them. Y'all gonna see them all
Summer,
summer, man.
summer.
Because
Summer
you
25.
got
Alright,
a
so-
lot of momentum going, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we got a lot of momentum going. A lot of people we know have a lot of momentum going, and I feel like the summertime is gonna be the perfect time where like it's not too hectic, but at the same time like you could like
It can get hectic.
it can get hectic,
sure.
but here it's not gonna be hectic.
Yeah, it's
so we
not
can kind of
chill
like
here,
take
yeah.
a step back and then like reevaluate and then go crazy. We can go anywhere.
But if you blow up during
You
the
have
summer, it works out because like almost no one's here during the
Yeah.
summer.
Right.
So you blow up here when they
Shit,
get back.
but he didn't say where he's performing though.
That's true.
So like,
That is
it
true.
couldn't.
I'm trying to hit the whole Florida.
Hey,
Florida tour?
then.
we
Florida
should bring
tour.
them on the.
Why stop now?
Dang.
Hey,
what,
Rick-
would you name your Florida tour
Whoa.
if you had like an idea? You know. Ooh,
Yeah, like eye to eye, something like that.
Like going down the aisle.
Get it.
Like eye to eye. Like 75.
Yeah.
95.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Bro, I'm
It's
telling
actually
you,
hard.
Call that bit turnpike. No, I'm
20
just-
Yeah. Turnpike when you know you going down south.
Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
2026 Florida tour, bro.
That That's
Swear.
lit.
Hey, man,
That's lit.
2026 is locked in. We ain't even talking about. We don't even want to go that.
We don't even want to go that
Yeah.
far. Let the summer kick in.
Yeah.
Let the summer
Gotta
kick
just get
in.
past the summer first.
You
Take
feel
it
me?
over.
Let's get past the summer for sure.
No, I can't wait
That's so
though.
fire.
So who'd you say is like do you have like an artist you waiting to collaborate with? Like, do you have in mind that you like that's out right now?
Bro, I can't even say that. The reason why is because it's already in the making.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
what's up though.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
But like, if I say say like the next
No,
5,
don't say
10
no
years.
name now.
Yeah, so you can't say no
You
artist.
can't say
name.
no.
I mean, I can. It ain't nothing stopping me.
Okay.
I just don't want to spill the beans.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so
wait,
how-
then
okay,
so you
go
couldn't
ahead.
answer the question. You might be able to answer the question that I had in mind.
Go ahead.
Like, okay, so completely paid for, like budgets and all. You get to choose 5 artists to put on a project.
I get
To
to
collab
I can
with.
answer that.
Okay.
Who would it be?
Yeah.
All right, that's
Who would it
that's
be?
cool.
Yes.
5 artists to collaborate with. Youngboy off the rip.
Off the rip.
Okay.
Youngboy off the rip.
That'll go hard.
Off the rip. Me and Boss Man easily.
That's lit.
Okay,
That's easy money.
Bro.
That's lit.
Easy money. Gotta go get Webby.
Okay.
Gotta get Webby.
Okay.
Gotta get Webby.
I can't even disrespect Florida without saying Kodak.
That's 4.
That's real. That's real.
That's 3 or 4.
That's 4.
That's 4.
We already have
So
4.
you got your
Last
fifth,
one.
so last one.
So 5th is honorable mention.
And I would do Rod Wave.
That's
Oh,
yeah, that's
for
a-
the
I
vocals,
feel like you
for the
can't
vocals.
disrespect Florida.
That's
Yeah.
a
But
that's
then
an
I
honest
gotta
lineup.
go through I gotta go through 3 undergrounds: Money Chaser, Juvie 1K, and Trail the Finesse.
Hey, shouts out them.
Those were all 3 be honorable mentions then
Tallahassee,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
That's
you got-
fire.
Yeah.
That project would go
It's
crazy.
a lot more upcoming rappers too. I hope I don't forget all their names, but I'm gonna try to say their name.
Yeah.
This is
But it's a lot more though.
I didn't
Shout out
mean,
them boys.
shout out them
I fuck
boys real
with the
quick.
up and coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it come to my so I don't miss nobody.
Type shit. Okay,
that's
bet
fire.
it up.
That's
Nah,
fire.
that's
You were about to
cool.
say something.
You're for real like you're seriously a huge inspo in Tallahassee then.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah. Trying to be.
Nah, it's dope for real, bro. You said 2 years already?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, the
That's
boys talked
tough,
about
bro.
you a few times about like at the time where I didn't know you yet, and before that you were already popping up on my feed like all the
Yeah.
time. I just didn't know it was you till they showed me a video of your song, and I was like, bro, he's already on my feed.
Yeah.
So,
So,
yeah,
I
me
try to
neither.
keep it. I'm trying to post 2 times a day if I can. Like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that boy
And they-
Sway gave me the Ox experience. Like, it was playing in the car, and I was like, that shit tough. I didn't know who it was. I was like, that shit was hard.
Hey, yo, shout out to Sway though.
Yeah,
Shout
big
out
shout out
to
to
Sway.
Sway.
Yeah, give me the Ox experience, man.
Yeah, big shout
If
out
it's
to
fire in the car, it's fire everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't got the answer, Sway.
sway behind 90% of those beats, man.
That's what's
That's
up,
real.
bro, for sure.
Is he like, all right, like what's Saul's relationship? You know, like
Yeah,
is
how'd
he,
you guys meet?
It
just-
was really like it wasn't nothing forced. It
Okay.
wasn't nothing forced. That's how I feel like certain stuff don't go as planned. It wasn't nothing forced. It was just like by the time we met, bro, it was 2 people trying to work for real. Like
Facts.
that's what it was. Like I let bro know like as soon as I met, like, hey bro, I'm trying to do this shit for real.
Right.
And he's
Right.
on the same
He's on the
wavelength,
same
so it
time.
just worked
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
you know.
But boy, I ain't doing it for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
From
like,
no
our
one's-
shit just been like we both trying to get this shit for real. And people be playing, so
They do,
so we
bro.
click easily.
Wanted it for real.
From knowing Sway for like a while, when he's working, he is working,
He's
bro.
working, bro.
Like he
Sure.
is locked in, like work nonstop. If you're bullshitting, like get the fuck out.
I don't know, bro. Sometimes he be making me mad, bro. He be making me mad, bro. He be making me mad tight,
He
bro.
like the doors off at the end of the session.
That's funny.
Forget what I'm gonna tell his ass. We gotta keep going.
Gotta keep.
Come on.
Gotta keep fucking
Come
going.
on.
Yeah, a little
Nah.
motivation.
That's
to
one
Sway
thing I
real
know
quick.
about Sway, that Sway be working hard a lot, is because every time I look over, if we're out anywhere, you'll catch him.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, anywhere we go, like that.
Yeah.
Like, he's out of there, like, dead to the world. But it's like, that boy really be working
Yeah, he
for
could
real.
definitely
like,
sleep, but he choose not to because
He just choose not to, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
for
like-
sure.
It'd be a
Bro.
lot of late nights, but like
Yeah.
it'd be nice where like where both of us can go to the little females and get the cheats. But it's like I be telling bro, I'm like, hey fam, I know what we both want to go do, but boy,
Yeah.
2 months, you feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
Gotta lock in.
You'll be
Months,
busy
we'll be able to do this
timing.
shit in a bigger level. So it's really about looking at the past, like the future, and not intimidation.
And I could tell, bro, for y'all boys, it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
Like,
Very soon.
Yeah.
By the way, Sway, we good.
Good.
He
Certified
want his face,
troll.
Sway.
But you don't got the answers.
He want his face, Sway, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, for real though.
Now that's lit though.
That's so fire.
So I do have a what's it called it though, right? It's a little game that I came up with. It's not like what's it called it though, but you know, it's a little game I came up with. It's called Describe the Verse.
Right.
So basically I'll play a verse from one of your songs, you know what I'm saying? I'll let the pod hear it, you know, and then you just give me a little like, you know, a little explanation on what went into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You down?
Yeah.
All right,
a little
bet.
like
So,
genius bit.
yeah, a little bit like Genius, but you know, the cooked version, you know what I'm saying?
The cooked version.
The cooked version. All right, so here we go. So this is the first one. All right, let me make sure it plays.
Still find a way in. I'm trying to make some damn money. Ain't trying to make no friends. Can't mix me with these fuck niggas. I won't even bleed.
Okay, so what you mean by fuck niggas? what is that like?
What
You
does
know what
that
I'm
mean
saying? Like,
primarily?
what does that mean to you? Like what went into that verse right there?
Fuck nigga, first of all, like I feel like that shit originated in Florida. That's what we
For
got.
sure.
Start that first.
Thank you.
You feel me? So it's really just like keeping it Florida, bro. Like it's like shit. You know, we call your dog a fuck nigga. So it's like if you ain't trying to get no money, fuck nigga. Like that was just, it's definitely an exclamation mark on that shit.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is so. So would you say
fuck
right
nigga,
here?
You gotta be green and then.
You ain't gotta be green.
Yeah.
And for people out there that don't know what green means, basically
Flaw.
Right.
Flagrant.
flawed, flagrant, you know what I'm saying, for sure. But okay, yeah, and for the record, we're stating right here, right now, that fuck nigga came from Florida.
Right.
He came from Florida, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
We just have the wave.
Just got the wave.
We just have the wave. All right, okay, so all right, bet. So what about this one right here?
Kept on fucking up, nigga. I ain't trying to show up. Just know I got this bitch tough. 448. I get off favorite gram.
So what does that mean? Like, you know, wait, what? Like,
Wait, what?
like, so what went into that one, bro? Like, what was going through your head through this one, bro?
You talking about on the got it tuck part? Or
Yeah.
The got it tuck. That just like you know, like hey, I'm chilling.
Yeah, we're chilling, I
But
said.
it's on me now. It's on me now.
For real.
Yeah.
For
It's
sure.
always on me.
For sure.
Yeah. That was Chester White be saying. Yeah.
He said, yeah.
They on me now.
Before you go to the next one, so like, all right, that got me a question for you. Bro. So like, do you like write these songs
Or
they-
freestyle off
They
the
all
dome.
off the dome.
Yeah.
That's actually a great question because I wanted to ask Sway that the other day, but I forgot that.
I ain't. This it's just boy. It's transitioning. Like now that I feel like I'm committing to be fully a rapper. Like bro, I ain't been writing like that. But I did used to write a lot. Keep Going was half and half.
Half written and half it was off that
Chorus
straight
was,
to
the
him.
chorus was definitely written.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but it's a lot that come. I freestyled it.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
And then like took certain stuff and lined it up.
So the flow alone, that was off the dome.
yeah, the flow.
And then you just
all the flows
added
off the
shit
dome.
into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The flows off the dome and I.
That's fine.
Because I remember Sway was telling me that like you were like humming something. You. This is before Keep Going was like out. You were humming out the chorus,
Right.
and he was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Do that.
definitely.
Do
That's
that.
what I knew it was something like we was in Miami like when I hummed that bit it was like everybody jumped up and was like, boy, what you just said?
No.
And it was like I ain't gonna lie, I was drunk as a bitch. I ain't know what I said. I ain't know what I said. I had to have my Cannon man
Run the footage back.
Shout out Cannon, boy, Cannon the GOAT. Nah, Cannon sent me my footage and it was like 30 minutes and I had to realize dissect what the fuck I said.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
Thank God he had that on cam,
Yeah,
though.
definitely.
That's
Facts.
fine.
Yeah, so
That's
that
Shit,
camera
life
came-
changing for real.
That camera came in clutch for sure.
No.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's
Which
crazy.
leads on to the next song.
From the ground, a nigga never gave me nothing. Ran it up from the ground, a nigga never gave me nothing.
So what that mean? Like, did nobody ever give you anything? Like, absolutely nobody.
Like,
Like,
you- like-
did you really have to come from the mud? Or like,
No, straight gutter.
Absolutely.
like dive into that. Like, coming from the mud. Like, what did that mean to you? Like,
nothing was given. Nothing given to you, bro. Like, even if somebody throw you something, bro, they'll lie and say like, oh, but it's like, man, you gotta pay something back to them people.
Yeah.
man.
for sure, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
so that's why I mean, like, wasn't nothing given at all. Like, nothing.
It always comes to a cost, you know?
Always for sure. All right, so the last one for sure.
Roaches snuck in, but we never allowed no rat show. I'm a real gangster, can bring that hoe about you.
So what does that mean for sure? Like, what does bring the hoe up out you mean? Like, explain that for the people. Like,
That means like, okay, that was a good one. I like that.
Deep dive that one for
was a
sure.
good one. That's the best one. Like when I mean that is Instagram and shit. Like you can't, man. Everybody be trying to fake like they just this and that. And one thing about it in Tallahassee, I grew up with a lot of people that actually, you know what I'm saying. So when it was like stuff going on, wasn't nobody. Everybody was scared. Some people ran. So it's like. I just was saying, like, I could bring that hoe up out you. Like, all that little faking you trying to do that little facade for Instagram and them females.
Yeah.
I could bring it up out you easily. Like,
that makes a lot of sense. That makes very much
we
sense.
grew up together. I know I know how to put you in some water you ain't ready for.
Hey, bro, all that means is y'all boys be yourselves, guys.
Be yourself.
Always be yourself. I preach that on my Insta all the time.
You're not like
Be
that.
yourself, bro. For sure, bro. Thanks, bro. Well, that was Describe the Verse, bro. Appreciate you for playing, bro. Appreciate you for playing, bro. What's up, bro?
Are you able to talk about like any songs that you're a feature on? Like
That I'm featured on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk about any song.
There's this one song. I've been hearing it and it's stuck in my head. Sway will tell you, it's definitely stuck in my head, bro. How did the verse go? Something about tonight she getting tossed or some shit like that.
Oh.
Tonight she getting tossed?
But tonight she getting tossed.
He was recording this in the crib. Okay, yeah. I remember.
What's it called?
Is it a collab? Or is that his song by himself?
Oh, okay. That was my boy Walt from Panama City. People been tapping in with the features lately, so that's why I'm kind of. It's kind of getting hard to keep up now. Like I record 2 to 4 songs a session, and I do features.
Damn.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I make sure any feature I do, I make sure that be like my song. Like
How do you manage all that?
Yeah.
Like from a day to day? Like if you're recording songs and then record video, upload video, you just keep going?
I just keep going, bro. But honestly, for real, a notepad, bro.
What's the main thing to keep it going?
With all that, a notepad. Like I'm a visual learner, so like
You too.
I might forget something. Like I just write it down. For real. My notebook, I got plenty of notebooks filled up with shit. So.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. If you could like visually see it, it'll like stick in your head.
And my notes, but I use both notes and my notepad. Like write it out.
That's what's
It'd
up.
be a lot though, so I definitely try to note that shit so I don't forget that.
That's what's up, bro.
That's actually fun.
If you had any like any advice to like a guy that's going through it with his girl right now, what would you tell him other than keep going? like what would you tell like okay, he's going through it with his girl, you know what I'm saying? Like what advice would you tell the young man? Like
I would tell him put that bad first, cause like female gonna leave out like if you ain't got no money and she sees somebody with some money, she gonna leave. It ain't no way around it. I don't care how much she love you. Like you put your bad first, like eventually you gonna run into who you want. You feel me? Put your bad first, but
put the bag
never crash
first.
out over no female, cause female gonna leave for the next quick.
when is a justifiable crash out moment though?
Or do you not
With a
justify any
female?
type of
Yeah.
crash out?
If she play with you like on some type of time or like y'all say y'all locked in, we done confirmed we locked in.
Yeah.
Like, and I bring you around them peoples and shit.
Yeah.
And like you follow one of them boys back or anything. Like when you crash out, I'm like,
Okay, so that's a justifiable crash out.
No business doing that right there.
That's where you draw the line.
Because y'all already confirmed y'all locked
We
in.
confirmed it.
That's where you draw the line for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, Laudy had some.
It's really a lot. Once y'all locked in, bro, it's a lot of shit to crash out.
Yeah,
I would
for
say
sure.
make sure you're bad first before you lock in some shit. Like,
Yeah.
cause your female but literally you could try to say it, but she gonna run you bad. You feel me? You
That's
gonna run
real.
you bad. She gonna want to eat when you want to eat.
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real.
So if your bag ain't like where it's at, where you really want your bag to be at, focus on your bag first.
Focus on the bag.
Okay. And then some advice for anyone else who is looking into taking rap seriously, or they're kind of in that stage that you were in the beginning, where you were kind of just on and off.
He said, I ain't got no.
None?
You said what happened?
No,
On and
like-
off of what?
Like when you in the beginning, you said you were dibbling and dabbling with rap at first, just fucking around with it, and then
I was
you
always
locked in.
consistent though. When I say I was dibbling and dabbling, I wasn't like serious, but I still was always making songs.
Okay.
Like, anybody could tell you like from when I like jit, always been consistent. So it's like with that'd be a hard topic because everybody be saying they want to rap, They're
not consistent.
Like, bro, it's so much lead work
But
I
it's
done
just
put
like,
in this shit. Like, they'll say they want to rap, and I go on their page, they got shit posted from a month ago, 2 weeks ago.
You gotta keep
I done
posting that
posted
shit.
20 times since you done posted that. You feel me?
That's real.
So it's like you really gotta put in like layer where you gotta get up every day and want to rap, bro. Like you gotta eat, sleep, breathe, want to rap. When you don't get your numbers that you looking for, go back to the drawing board. Like you can't get discouraged for real.
So
Like, it's a lot of footwork and consistency. You gotta stay consistent. Like when shit don't go your way, you still gotta like drop. Like,
Oh, I think he's gonna say.
I was gonna say.
Did you ever get to a point where you felt like you wanted to stop rapping? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you decided to keep going.
It's like, but nah, I went finna. I played sports and shit, so it's like I feel like you quit, you a coward type shit.
Yeah.
You know
That's how I feel when I'm
facts.
DJing.
Yeah.
So like, I can't stop DJing.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'll stop DJing for like maybe like 3-4 days, but then like even in those 2-3 days, I'm just like, no, I gotta
Yeah.
DJ.
It's like you already started.
Like,
Like,
that's
finish,
crazy,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
Finish.
Think about for the past, ever since I've known you, I don't think you took more than a week, 2 weeks off.
Yeah, you can't.
Like maybe that I can't think of at
You
the top
can't
of my
because it's
head.
like you'll lose some of the sauce.
Yeah.
He's correct.
Mhm.
That is very
Yeah,
correct.
like
Yeah.
Gucci Man said, if you lost in the sauce, you lost.
You lost.
You know what I'm saying?
You lost.
You lost.
Once you lose your rhythm, it take forever to get it back.
Yeah, when I went to jail when I was grown, I went to jail for a couple months, and when I got out, like, well, I was like, well, damn, how was I making all that music?
Yeah.
I couldn't find my. It caught on eventually. But
I bet it gave you that like, you know, that not necessarily encourage, like not necessarily courage, but like, you know, that motivation.
Would you say that was your canon event?
Huh?
Would you say that was your canon event?
Yeah.
Your last
When
time
you got
locked
out.
up?
Yeah.
When I got locked up, yeah, because when I got locked up,
It made you snap.
before I didn't know nothing. Like I didn't know how to work my Instagram for real.
Okay.
Oh.
Before I went to jail, I was going viral. What you call it? Like I feel like I was just going viral, like without trying. Feel me?
Dang.
So when I went to jail, bro, and I got out, and when you know, like you've been sitting in jail, so I'm actually going through all my DMs, like, and I'm seeing like I had label offers before I went to jail.
Whoa.
But my DM was so flooded, and I didn't know how to work.
You didn't know how to
Instagram.
see it.
I was all trying to be on hot stuff.
Type.
I ain't even know that these people had texted me. So when I got out and seen like, damn, people text me, it was like, okay, let me try again. I think that's when I say that's when the 2 years started.
Okay.
Yeah, you locked in
Okay.
for real. Okay.
Yeah.
So what, did you teach yourself how to use Instagram, or you just went in like, you went on YouTube or?
Taught myself. It's a lot like people don't even want to study.
Yeah,
You gotta study.
Gotta
bro.
do the
I
dirty
play
work.
Football, like to beat the other team, you gotta study.
You gotta study this
You
film.
gotta watch film.
You gotta watch film.
Gotta watch film.
You know,
Yeah.
study the opponent for sure.
Definitely. But
That's-
I always took that bigger people though.
Yeah.
I might go to goddamn Rod Wave Instagram and see what he doing, how he posts.
You got to see how it's working.
Like,
So you
you
can just
gotta
kind
see,
of like
because at the
replicate.
end of the day, they signed to a label, so
You wanna do
the
what
way they
do.
doing stuff is the way you should be trying to do it. You can't do it on a level, obviously, but
Yeah,
For sure.
that's how I was seeing it for
try.
myself
Like,
too.
you feel me? Put your,
Yeah.
it's people that in your budget you can do certain shit.
Yeah, and you got your own like, you know, swag. So that's also a big key thing. So, you know, being an artist, you gotta be you
For sure.
and show out who you are as you.
That's
It's-
definitely
yeah.
what the big label people look for. It's like, all right, you can make cool music and stuff, but like when you take it to a bigger level, it's like you gotta like, what else can you offer?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, and you got that, you know, you got the whole image, you got like the
Yeah.
confidence,
Social media
you got the
presence, all that.
sound, social media presence, you know.
What do you see
Like
yourself
crazy.
in like the next 10 years? I know that's like a far
Nah,
like.
that ain't too far.
Huh? Okay.
That ain't too far.
Yeah.
10 years, but I've been I own a lot of stuff in Thailand.
That's
good.
good. So businessman.
Yeah.
So you gonna definitely get back to the community once you out of here.
Yeah, I don't think nobody really stepped down there. Like people done dipped and died.
Yeah.
But you want to be like the guy who was like giving back. Oh.
That's what's up, bro.
Okay, that's
for
real.
sure.
No flame to T-Pain, but
yeah.
like.
Nah, hell nah. I fuck with T-Pain. Me
Oh,
and
okay.
T-Pain from Ridge Road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's from
T-Pain
Ridge
is
Road.
from Ridge Road.
He is
He is from Ridge
That is
Road.
correct. That is correct.
So it was destined to be something good for you anyway, bro. Like
Yeah, I
he just
feel
set
like
that
Ridge Road
blueprint,
is-
bro.
Yeah,
like
walk-
you know,
now you can
yeah,
run.
now it's like
Nah,
for sure.
he's gonna take T-Pain street, son.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm
They
not
don't get
take
the
it, but
one
he'll
education.
definitely have his own.
Same road.
T-Pain on like by Neon's middle school.
Yeah, it's by Nims. He'll have his probably closer to Ridge. Who knows?
We
Or
went
somewhere
looking
else.
for it one day and we couldn't find it. Remember?
It's over there by Neon.
Yeah, it's over there by Nims. It's
It was the
literally-
day of the photo shoot
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
with JPEG.
Yeah.
That's what's
I
up.
ain't gonna lie. I would love to have my own street sign.
Yeah, that's actually
Hey,
kind of
well-
fun.
Zeus Street?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Zeus,
What?
Zeus Ave.
Lindo
Zeus
Ave.
Avenue.
I'm ready to get real quick.
Zeus Avenue.
It do.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't, because T-Pain tried to get it somewhere off Ridge Road, but
Right.
Bro, apparently
Because it has to be like a signing thing.
everybody on the street
Everybody
has
gotta
to sign
agree.
off on it.
Yeah.
Like in order to get it on that street.
Don't worry. I'll get people convinced.
Yeah,
I want
bro.
Lottie Lane for sure.
give you-
Lottie Lane.
Yeah,
Lottie
Lindo
Lane.
Ave
Whoa,
would go
hold on.
crazy.
Lindo Ave. What would you call it?
Dibble Drive.
Lindo-
Dibble
Drive.
Drive. Oh,
What?
fucking
Dibble Drive
Drive.
is tough.
Dibble Dabbly Do.
Over on DD, Dibble Drive.
For sure.
What about
That's
you, Chris?
crazy.
Lottie Lane and Dibble Drive
about you?
right next to each other, bro.
What the fuck?
Like-
That's hard.
Like, what would you like name your street?
I don't even know.
YRN
Just put my name
YRN
on it.
Xhris Circle.
Yeah, YRN Chris.
Circle.
Be stamped, yeah.
But like, where you at, bro? I just turned on YRN
Court.
Chris.
No.
You
Nah,
feel me?
why-
I'm on Chris Street.
I'm on Chris
Walk
Street
over
right now.
there.
Where you at,
Follow
cuz?
folks over there.
Chris Court.
Chris Court.
Chris Court,
YRN
bro.
Chris Court. Like, cuz, where you at, bro? I just, I'm over
Chris
here by
Court.
Chris Court.
But it has to have the X in it.
Parked up.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta
not
have the
the
X.
Yeah, that
I
X
gotta have
is
the X.
mandatory.
So I probably put YRN Court with an X.
YRN
Oh,
Court.
why-
That's hard.
Why did you put it X instead of C?
That's a
Like,
great
is there,
question.
To
Like
be different.
just to be different. Okay.
On some
I
like
feel like
Christmas shit.
honestly that's a good idea because when you go on like the search bar or whatever, it's like Chris is so much more searchable than
Yeah, it's a
Chris with
common
an
name.
X.
So you wasn't inspired by Malcolm X, just to clear the what's going on. You wasn't inspired. You wasn't inspired. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Funny as fuck.
I'm inspired by that, dude.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Shit. Well, yeah, bro. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Top 5 dead or alive rappers right now. Could you do it? Like
Top 5. But that's hard to hear.
top 5 dead or alive. Your
That's too hard.
top
bro.
5.
All right, then get
I can name a couple, bro, but I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even want to say top 5. I'm gonna just name some.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah,
All right, well,
yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
good.
Go ahead then. It don't have to be in order.
Soldier Slim.
Soldier Slim.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Soldier Slim.
Not expected.
I didn't expect that either.
Soldier Slim.
We'll have the Jeopardy music.
Webby is a lyricist, bro. Y'all got it. People don't listen to Webby. Webby is definitely in there.
Webby for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who else I was listening? That's too hard, bro. I can't even lie to you. You gotta throw Tupac in there.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Then you gotta throw Biggie in there.
That's already like 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4.
This ain't my top 5.
I know,
But it's
I
not-
know.
but it's
I know,
not-
I know
it's not in order. It's not in order.
I'm just saying, like, that's already 4.
That's what's up.
I'll probably let me see if I can get one more out. I don't know.
Are you drinking today? Are you having a shot of
I had a
anything?
little shot.
All right, so y'all want to play like ask him a question. If he skipped, take a shot.
Do we have enough liquor?
Do we have enough
I don't
liquor?
know if we have enough liquor for that.
Ah, guys.
Yeah, we bugging, bruh.
No,
liquor.
guys.
That's a
That's
sign.
probably like 2 questions I can get wrong.
Okay.
That's probably like 2.
Let's play it anyway.
All right, let's do it. So pour them up, bro. Somebody pour them
Yeah,
up real quick.
We'll do
Somebody pour
this.
'em up. But it has to be like
how do
a
I-
good steamy question though.
So wait, what do you want me to do?
Oh, you know what we could do? We could do verses. So if he decides to skip the verses, he got to take a shot. Like we could give him 2 people to go against each
Since
other.
you know how to play the game, I'm gonna let you in charge.
All right, so
in charge.
all right, so noting that you put Tupac and Biggie on your who do you have
Start
most?
off with the fire.
Oh God, it has to, bro. It has to, bro. Like, who would you say? Who would you go more influential, Biggie or Tupac?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Personally,
I feel like Tupac had a whole movement, in my opinion, like a bigger
I
movement.
was gonna say Tupac though,
Yeah.
but I think I'll go with Biggie though.
You'll go with Biggie? Please explain why Biggie.
His flow,
The flow.
Yeah, true.
his flow is like it was like smooth.
It was.
It was.
I feel like bigger dudes be easier.
Yeah, they have a better diaphragm. Yeah.
Voices be
Diaphragm
like
range.
Powerful, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Who's all dream?
Yeah, it's so powerful. Like Big X the Plug for a reason. I was telling my friends about that. Big X the Plug at Rolling Loud has the strongest voice that I've ever heard. Like the speakers, like it literally like I felt like his voice was like about to pop through my chest.
Yeah.
Like it's a very like powerful tone that he has. So shout out Big X the Plug for sure. But he has a what's it called? He has a
Mexican OT.
very powerful voice for sure. All right, okay, so Big. All right, cool. All right, bet. All right, so next one, we'll say, we'll go singer. We'll go singer. We got all right.
We'll do R&B.
R&B. Keisha Cole or Brandy?
Keisha
Cole.
Cole. That was not even fair.
Was that not fair?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
That wasn't even fair.
Nah.
Damn.
Brandy's not on that level. Like
Damn.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Keisha,
Yeah?
nah, I ain't gonna lie.
That was
nah.
crazy.
Brandy's
Nah.
Damn.
Nah.
Okay, so
Nah,
Keisha
you
Cole
got-
or Monica?
Keisha
I'm
Cole.
gonna pull up my playlist, bro.
You said you got Keisha Cole on your playlist?
No, I got like an R&B playlist.
Nah, let's
Yeah,
really
R&B
get to the
playlist.
nitty gritty and
Okay,
circle
get
back.
to it then.
Beyonce or Whitney Houston?
Yo, come on, guys.
Stop the cap.
Guys,
Okay,
we got like,
Stop the
look.
cap.
I go Beyonce.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
just
you.
'cause I think ain't Whitney a little older?
Yeah,
She is a little older.
No, we're
For
talking
sure.
about vocals.
But I heard more of Beyonce.
Thank you.
You listened to more
Thank
Beyonce,
you.
but you didn't listen to that much of Whitney Houston?
Like, I heard it, but I heard Beyonce more.
Oh, then
I think
this
it's
isn't
my
a fair
generation.
contest.
Like when I
Yeah.
came up, Beyonce was like, I think that was her prime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
for
it's
sure.
not fair. It's not
She
fair
was
argument.
Who had a longer reign?
I don't
Whitney
know.
Houston died of overdose.
Bro, come on, bro.
What are you talking about?
Come on, bro.
That's not
bro,
fair.
Come on, bro.
Who had a longer reign? Death
Come on.
canceled that argument earlier.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro.
What are you talking
Bro,
about?
Michael Jackson is still being played. He died.
Okay, but the
He
comparison's
died.
not fair. If they both lived a long life, I could see that. But she literally got.
How old was
she
Whitney
murked
Houston when
herself.
she died, bro?
Not old enough to compare to Beyonce's
Hey,
run.
Zeus, can you look that up?
What?
How old was Whitney when she died?
Okay, gotcha.
Houston, she wasn't making music that long as Beyonce has been able to make music. She died. She overdosed.
I'm still going Beyonce more influential, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, I like
I already told you Beyonce's more influential. We're talking about vocals.
48 years old.
48, bro. She lived a very long time, guy. No, well, she was young, bro. She was
No,
young,
yeah.
but
40 is not.
48 is not
She didn't
long.
even hit half a hundo.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're
Yeah,
wildin'.
You're right.
Yeah, not even. Yeah.
How was Beyonce?
Lord knows. Lord knows. She been making music since I was a jit.
42? Okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate you for being in this podcast, Chris.
So appreciate you.
Nah, bro. Nah,
Yeah, you
bro.
got any
Great
like
guest for sure.
you got any like last words?
Anything coming up?
You know, anything coming up? You know, and maybe it's like to your fans or like.
Yeah, everybody who listens to me, shit. Until I put some paperwork down, I'm dropping 5 songs every month.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
No holding back. You feel me? Like I'm gonna just keep going. Like,
Oh, God. Just keep fucking
It's
going.
non-stop with me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I can say, like, now y'all finna see more bigger stuff happen. Like, now it's time for, like, the bigger stuff.
That's
when I
fire.
play, like, yeah.
Hey, man, we ready, bro?
A lot of surprises, a
One more.
lot of big stuff coming
One more
up.
thing. If you had one motivational thing to say to the people, what would you say?
When shit get hard, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh.
For sure.
That being said, welcome to the Cooked Official Podcast with your host DJ Zeus
Lindo next door.
Laudy with a body.
And Dible.
and my boy.
YRN Xhris, man.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man.
And
cooked.
stay
Stay
cooked.
And keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.